Xin chào các bạn học sinh. Welcome back to our grammar lesson. How are you today? Excellent. Let's begin. Today, we will learn about the past simple and the present perfect. Are you ready? Let's do this. First, let's look at the following table to help us distinguish the two tenses, the past simple and the present perfect. First, the structures, the forms of these tenses. For the affirmative form of the past simple, we have for example, I lived in London in 1999. And the negative form for the past simple tense. For example, I didn't live in London in 1999. And for the interrogative form, we have, and we can answer those questions with for example, did you live in London in 1999? Yes, I did. Now, let's look at the present perfect tense. For the affirmative form, we have for example, I have lived in London since 1999. And for the negative form, for example, I haven't lived in London since 1999. And finally, the interrogative form. And we can answer it for example, have you lived in London since 1999? No, I haven't. Now, let's take a look at the usages of the two tenses. The past simple is used to describe actions that finished in the past. For example, he was born in 1997. The present perfect is used to talk about an action that happened in the past, but its results relate to the present or the future. For example, they have just bought a new house. The past simple is used to talk about a chain of actions that happened continuously in the past. For example, last night I finished my homework, I watched TV, then went to bed. The present perfect is used to describe actions that started in the past, have continued to the present, and are likely to continue into the future. For example, he has learnt English for 5 years. The past simple is used to talk about an action that happened at a specific time in the past. For example, at our last meeting, we decided to launch this campaign. The present perfect is used to talk about an action that happened in the past, but with no exact time. For example, we have decided to launch this campaign. Now, let's take a look at some of the time expressions we use with the past simple and present perfect. For the past simple, we have and for the present perfect, let's go through some practice sentences before we finish. In October, we decided to start a special Christmas gifts campaign. About 30 students from other schools have joined us since last month. So far, people have donated over 3,000 gifts. I presented an action plan to the school principal while I was in a meeting. Fantastic work, everybody. I hope you got some fantastic notes. That's it for our lesson today. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.